you've done very well. You know, you've overcome a lot, haven't you? You've overcome a lot of things. And yeah, I think that your journey's been very inspiring. So tell us a little bit about when we first had that conversation. Where were you at when you first started?
Where I was at is I was always having the soft drink. I was having
lots of soft drink.
Lots of soft drink. Having no energy, not being able to do anything, not sleeping properly, just not in the right mindset to do anything.
And were you going to the gym then?
I was off and on because I was still recovering from a shoulder injury.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't have any regularity with it?
No.
Yeah. And what about mindset-wise? How did you feel when you first started?
Depressed, upset, just mentally drained all the time.
Yeah. And now, how do you feel? How do you feel differently to what you did then?
I actually have more energy. I'm not wanting to sleep all the time, drinking water.
Woohoo!
That's my 4th cup of water today.
Oh, well done. Like that. I like that.
So, plus I've had a bottle of water up at the gym.
Yeah, and I just love that you've gotten rid of that soft drink. Like, I'm so proud of you for that. Because
I think all I've probably had 1 can in the last month.
Wow, that's crazy. How hard was it to give up the soft drink?
Very hard. It was very, 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 very hard. But once I got over
but you didn't seem to do it that. Yeah, you didn't seem to do it that bad. But yeah, was it just the cravings in the first couple of weeks? Yeah,
the cravings.
So what kept you wanting to do it?
Wanting to drink the soft drink, or wanting to keep going, not having it?
Exactly, wanting to not not drink it.
Just wanting to better myself still.
So you stayed focused on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of ladies do struggle with the soft drink, and soft drink is something that you can't half-ass, can you? You just have to either go get rid of it completely. You can't just go, oh, one here and there, because otherwise you just want it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of ladies struggle a lot with the getting rid of the soft drink. So what do you feel like so you just were focusing on what you were trying to achieve more than anything else?
Yeah. Yeah, and every time I wanted something, I'd have a drink of water or munch on some ice or something.
Oh, that's right. You munched on ice, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's a good little tip there, munching on ice instead of the soft drink. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's still getting the water intake.
Exactly right. And it kind of distracts you a little bit, I guess. It gives you something to do, kind of doing something. So your results, let me see if I can find this here. You probably know it off the top of your head, but you have lost, what is it, like 38 or something?
Yeah, 3 kilos and 38 centimeters.
38 centimeters, which is amazing. Are you proud of yourself for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And because your before and after photos, they look amazing.
Still a long way to go, but I'll get there in the end.
Yep. And you will get there. I mean, you will get there. You have the right attitude, and you haven't really, I mean, look, you've had things that have come up over the 8 weeks, but you haven't really gone too far away from, do you know what I mean? Like, you might have had a few slip-ups here and there, but do you see how it didn't really make a big difference in the long run?
Yeah, I don't beat myself up over it like I've seen a lot of ladies do. They feel that they beat themselves up over little slip-ups. You slip up, get back on track.
Yeah, and that's what you've done.
Yeah. I've had to do it for my son.
Yeah.
So he's the reason why I'm doing this.
There you go. So that's probably the biggest motivator for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you found that like you have more energy to play with him, or do you feel like
Yeah.
you're in a better mood, happier?
Yeah, I'm not as cranky as what I used to be. I have more patience with him now.
Yeah, because you feel happier within yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us, because obviously I think the biggest challenge for most people, like you're good with the exercise, like you are smashing the exercise up. What keeps you motivated with the exercise? Why do you think that you're so
My
addicted to
trainer
it?
kicks my ass.
Okay.
So
But does it make you feel better?
it does. So, like I said, it's good to have someone that actually kicks your ass when you don't go up there. Even when I don't have my sessions with him, if I'm not up there, he'll send me a message going, "Where are you? Why haven't you been up here today?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So it's made you feel better, like less anxious, more motivated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
And
struggle walking into the gym.
it's what?
I used to struggle walking into the gym. I used to have an
Did
anxiety
you?
attack every time I walked in.
Why?
I've suffered with anxiety my whole life. It's just the paranoia and everything, so it all just used to get to
Yeah.
me. But yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't
But
seem to do it now.
yeah, so you feel like your anxiety has improved a lot.
Yeah, well, today was the first attack I've had in about 6 weeks.
Wow,
So
that's
I used to
awesome.
struggle with it every time I left the house.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Do you know what's probably helped that a lot is
Well,
the the food. Do you know that food
yeah,
can make a big, like food and sugar and caffeine? Like, so you're drinking Coke, weren't you? Was it Coke that you were
yeah,
drinking?
yeah.
Yeah. So Coke is like full of like caffeine. Oh, it's loud.
Yeah, I got a digger
Caffeine.
that runs up the road.
Oh, really? He's loud. You've got caffeine, you've got sugar. So essentially, that also, because what caffeine does is it mimics the symptoms of anxiety. So if you've already got
Yeah,
anxiety and then you're putting sugar and Coke or caffeine into your system, it can mimic the
yeah,
symptoms. So it can actually make you feel anxious. But that's really good that that's improved a lot for you.
yeah. So I can actually go out without worrying.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good. I'm really happy for you about that because I know it's not a nice thing, anxiety. What was I going to say? Now, with your food, so how have you managed to? What are some tips or some things that you've done to keep yourself on track when it comes to the food and everything like that?
I know just the cravings. If you have the cravings for the junk food, don't go for it. I've got the sesame snaps. Just have one of them if I wanted something. So that gives me my little sweet thing.
Yeah.
So I've tried all the chocolates and I can't eat the chocolate, the counter bars and all that. They make me sick.
Yeah, some people can't eat them. Yeah. You got to do what
So
feels right for your body.
yeah, and I know want something sweet, have fruit. So the kiwi fruit's
Yeah.
my go-to at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I just bought some of those this morning, actually, some kiwi fruits.
Yeah, we get the gold one, the nice and sweet.
Okay. And did you do like any meal prep or what was this?
Well,
I mean, you obviously shop once a week, or
yeah.
so you're very
Yeah,
organized. It sounds like you always have something there.
yeah, we've always got meat in the freezer, so it's just what we feel like that day we pull it out.
Yeah, yeah. So you never
But,
not have stuff there. Like you never go.
yeah,
You always have groceries in the freezer and in the fridge
yeah,
or in the cupboard. Like you don't.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't let it. Yeah, which I think is a huge deal.
Yeah, well, this is our freezer. The chicken casserole,
Oh, yep.
pork steaks, rump steak, mince, more pork steaks, sausages for the child,
Yeah.
and the chips and everything for the child.
Yeah. So you've always got, yes, you've always got food prepped. Well, not prepped, but you've got food in the freezer. And I think that's a huge, I think that's a huge deal. If you didn't have anything there, would that be when you'd probably be more tempted to go for takeaway or something easy because there's nothing there?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I had Macca's the other week when we were up at the hospital, and that made me sick.
Did it make you sick? Yeah.
Yep.
And you did you used to like it?
Yeah, used to have it at least once a week.
Yeah. It's funny how your taste buds change. You'll find now, I remember I used to eat McDonald's once a week. I'd have my little thing. I'd have a cheeseburger meal and I'd have a large McChicken meal and a cheeseburger, and I'd eat that every weekend. But now, like, I haven't had McDonald's for probably about 7-8 years, but now I cannot stand the smell of McDonald's, like the shop itself. Yeah. So you'll find that your taste buds definitely change. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I don't like the taste of chocolate. I had a piece of chocolate this morning and yuck. So I've gone off that. I can't stand the taste of Coke.
Yes. Woohoo. That's awesome.
To me, it has no flavour.
Is it really sweet?
No, I can't taste it.
Oh, I just find it really, really, like, too sweet. Oh, overpoweringly sweet.
I know we've always got soft drink here for Mum, but Mum's trying to keep on the weight.
Yeah. Okay.
So I kind of always had that temptation around, but haven't gone for it, thank God.
Yeah, no, that's good. You've done very, very well. Amy says, yeah, I was going to say the smell of McDonald's, LOL. Tell us, what's some tips? Do you have any tips for anyone that's listening? I mean, some things that have helped you or kept you motivated?
Do your lists up. I've done lists and put them on my cupboard. List of your goals, what you want to achieve.
Oh, yeah.
Your workouts and everything. So what you want to do each day, do it. So, and I've got a pin, blue tacked up on my cupboard.
Okay. So you set yourself a daily goal?
Yep. Yeah. Hang on. I've just updated everything again. I got that one.
Oh, very professional here.
And that one. My goals for the next 12 months.
Oh, well done. I like that. I have
this one, that's my business goals.
Yep. You have to have goals. You do have to have goals.
Yeah.
It's very important to set yourself goals.
Yeah, write them down.
Exactly.
Put them up somewhere where you see them every day.
Exactly.
Whether it's on the fridge or in your room.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big believer in that too, Alana. Yeah. I have a vision board next to my bed. It's like it actually takes up a huge wall, and it just has all my goals for the year or for the week or for the month or whatever, all of those goals set up. I think it's very important, and that's probably helped you stay focused.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, it's one of the first things I see when I get up in the morning. So,
yeah, because it kind of reminds you what you're doing and why you're doing something, and and sometimes you think, for example, let's just say you're just like, oh, I'm so tired this morning, I don't want to get up, and then you look to the wall and you see, I want to get to this goal. You think, nah, get up, get up. You got to achieve that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe waking up that bit earlier before the kid as well. I'm up at 5:30 each morning. Yeah. So the kid gets up around 6.
Okay.
So it gives me time to sit there and have a few minutes to wake up properly.
Yeah. To have some time to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Prepare for the day.
Yeah, no, that's good. No, that's really good. I like that you've done that you've done that you've written up your goals and stuff like that. I haven't seen anyone do that actually. No one's kind of said that they've done that yet. So that's a really good point. I love that. Love that you do that. Have you always done that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always, whether it's just been in my book or whether it's actually pinned up somewhere, I've always had my list of what I want and where I'm going and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Super important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you write it down as well, like an idea or wanting to achieve something is just that. It's just an idea. But when you actually put pen to paper, it's like you're committing and you're cementing it in your mind. You're like, no, I'm serious about this. And then you write it down, you know, whereas if you're just thinking, oh, I'd like to lose a bit of weight, it's kind of like, it's not really cemented, you know, it's not really, you're not committing to it really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people need to
Love
stop
that.
with the, I try, or I'm going to try.
I hate
There's
that.
no try about it. You need to do it.
Yeah.
If you want it, you need to
Yeah,
get off
I
the
agree.
do it.
I agree. I don't like the try either.
Nothing worse than it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, no, that's good. You've done so well. Is there anything else do you feel that kept you motivated as well?
You.
Oh, besides that. Actually, I will say though, and I do say this all the time, that you've showed up. Like, I find that the ladies that show up, that you might have missed a few things here and there, but generally through the whole 8 weeks, you were at most of the accountability calls. You were filling out your food diary. You were showing up in the Facebook group. You were present all the time. Like you still are. Like you're just there all the time. And I find that the women that are present and that are showing up tend to get the best results.
Yeah, you don't show up for the help, then you're not going to get anything.
Exactly right. Like, it's like, yeah, I mean, that's what the help's there for, and it's there for you to utilize the whole time. And I feel like you've definitely utilized everything that you possibly could to help you to get you to where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Just remind me, what were you doing with your food when I first met you? Were you on a crazy diet or something, or were you taking shakes?
No, I was thinking about going onto the protein shakes. I was thinking about going to keto.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So, you've changed your mind now?
Yeah, the keto diet is too restrictive. You can't have potato. So, I'm like, yeah, that counts me out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too, and again, it's just, it just ends up being a diet. You know what I mean? You just end up being on a diet, and yeah, and you've easily smashed, you know, a good chunk off your goal. So with doing what you're doing, and yeah, so I wouldn't worry about that at all. So yeah. Is there anything else that you want to share with the ladies?
Just stick to it. Don't give up. So don't stress.
Yeah. Yeah, something Alana had her wisdom teeth. Did you have one tooth or two teeth pulled out?
One.
So she had one tooth pulled out, right? It was probably, how many weeks ago was it? 4 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
4 weeks ago.
Gosh, that goes really quick. So that would have been, right? And here's the thing, that could have been a very good excuse for you to just be like, oh, I'm having my wisdom tooth out, I'm just going to stop. You know what I mean? Sometimes events happen or things come up that will potentially make someone just stop. But I mean, the thing is that things like that always come up. You know, you couldn't have foreseen that coming up. And you handled it really, really well. You know, you didn't beat yourself up about it. You had a week there that wasn't ideal, but you still ate quite well. And then that was it. You just got back on the track.
I think it was also just the chocolate milk that week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That crept back in, but we were able to just get rid of it very quickly, weren't you? It was probably a week there. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. I had that 1 2-litre bottle and it lasted me 4 or 5 days. So it was just giving me something in my stomach and I couldn't have anything else.
Yeah. And then you were just done, then you were back on track.
Yep.
And it didn't it didn't stop you. You didn't use that as, oh, hey, my teeth pulled out, and then you just end up just going off track for a month or something, you know?
Yeah, no. Same as having my son in hospital, not being able to breathe.
Exactly right.
I had them couple bites of Macca's that day, then I was back on track the next day.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, things always pop up.
Yeah. It's just you got to have the right mindset to get back on.
Yeah.
And not keep making excuses.
Exactly, yeah. Not making... And look, things do come up that are horrible. Like, you know, life circumstances, things happen, you know what I mean? But also you've got to remember that you're no good to anyone if you're not healthy.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not healthy and you keep beating yourself up, then you're no good to your partner, you're no good to your kids, you're no good to your family.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. So, yeah, I'm just really proud of you, and I think you've done super duper well, and I can't wait to see you just smash your goal. And I know that you will, because, you know, you're just so committed and you have a really good attitude. I love your attitude.
Yeah, I've got my set routine back in the gym now, so it's good.
Yeah.
So up there at least 5 days a week.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're smashing it. And I'm just super duper proud of you. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Tanya says, good on you, Alana, you are going great. Smiley face.
Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah, no, I'm very, very excited for you and what your future holds. And yeah, I think you're just going to smash your goal, and you won't know yourself in 12 months. You know, by the time next year comes, you'll be a completely different person.